we needed to address the issues that concern us, that concern our society, our planet in general. And I think Fashion Week, being such a big, influential and strong platform, and that really has a voice, also has an obligation to then use our voice to speak up, but not only speak up, but also demand actual action. We need the industry to change urgently. We are one of the most resource-intensive industries and accountable for up to 10% of the global CO2 emissions. And considering the environmental climate that we are experiencing in these years, it's urgent that the industry changes.
That's super cute. Yeah, just to make sure I have.
It's not rocket science. It's basically you just try to do the better choice in every aspect of the production. So we go from always trying to get the recycled materials and then just going through all of the different production channels. And we're based in Helsinki, Finland, so we produce everything in Helsinki, Tallinn, Estonia, or then Lithuania. So everything is nearby.
%38 of the fibers is post-consumer textile waste, 100% recycled fabric, and then natural dye. I'd argue that it's much easier for a new brand because you don't have established ways of working and established production, established resources. So we had to implement all of these things from the get-go, and it's just super easy and super fluent for us too.
Over the past 10 years, it's really taken off. And even I think since the last 4 or 5, there's a lot of incredible material innovation companies. There's a lot of technology and science behind these things. It's just really trying to get the investment to get them to scale.
It's easier to be sustainable when you have more money, which probably I wouldn't be able to afford most of the high-end fashion brands. But still, I think it's possible, which I'm trying to do. I'm still a little bit guilty, of course, but I'm trying to, sometimes get some vintage stuff.
I will steer clear of the really super cheap fashion brands. But it's hard to know who's greenwashing and who isn't. So there's still probably a lot to do, a lot more that brands can do to be a bit more transparent with their consumer.
It's too easy almost, right? And then I think you always see new things coming, and then you fall into the trap of wanting to get the newest and the best. And I think you often want to, refreshen your wardrobe, and then it just happens too fast.
Well, it's just not enough, because the main challenge that the fashion industry is facing is overproduction. But the goal for the Fashion Week is to sell new collections. So obviously, they're not focusing on reducing what they're going to sell. They're not focusing on the problem with overproduction. The requirements are focusing mainly on materials, but substituting one material with another is not going to make the fashion industry sustainable. We really have to address the overconsumption and overproduction.